everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much to my neighbors of Dellwood too, and then adjacent and other east side. I know other side of 35. There's a number of you here from other neighborhoods. So thank you so much for coming. This is an intimate but really special gathering because I'm right here at home. This has been my home for the last 15, 16 years now, I think. Like others of you here, Alice is one of the people who helped make Dellwood 2 a home for me. And I am very, very proud now to live on Elwood for many years. So I am doing this for two reasons, running for mayor of Austin. 130 people signed an open letter asking me to do this from all over the city, people who don't agree with each other on a number of political issues, but who all agree that we need leadership that listens to community, that is actually informed by the frontline people who are most impacted, and who is going to responsibly spend our limited resources, although we do have ample resources in Austin, but how we spend them to realize the vision that we all agree on, which is keeping and creating more of and protecting what we love in Austin. That means growing our neighborhoods in a healthy way so that we continue to welcome people the way that my parents were welcomed to this city, the way that generations of people have been welcomed to Austin and wanted to raise a family here or build family here. For us to be able to realize the true robust transit that we deserve, that can move people around safely and efficiently, because we should have the resources to do that, and the people did vote for those resources, which are now in jeopardy because of mismanagement. But it also extends to nurturing the creative soul of Austin. I'm fearful because our current leadership, which is also some past leadership, has taken an axe to the root of affordability and the heart of culture in this city. Austin is what it is because people valued public space, the green, the water quality of this place, and the affordability of this place where you could work to live. You could work a job and work on your screenplay. You could work a job and make your music. We got to go to a potluck last Sunday with a former council member and a whole group of old Austinites playing music together and singing. And I thought, this is what it looks like to create your entertainment without having to spend money, existing and creating culture that actually is what invites the incredible rich economic investment into Austin and has made us so booming and prosperous and attractive to all kinds of industry and all kinds of opportunities and all kinds of people who want to live here, because it is the golden goose. And the greedy, private equity driven forces are trying to slice open that golden goose. And we could all have golden eggs. We could all have golden eggs. We really could, because when we nurture what we love about Austin and we protect the things that you can't get back when they're gone, everybody else is going to want to invest because everybody else does better. If we build a transit system that takes good care of the 30,000 people in the city that need Capital Metro to show up every single day, no matter what, on fixed routes, and the thousands more who depend on Metro access, guess what? Everybody in this room is going to want to ride that system because it's going to be a good system. If we invest those dollars, if we protect the neighborhoods that are most in peril of exploitation, and actually give density bonuses for good quality, affordable, quality housing, we will actually lower and stabilize the cost of living for everybody. So we are moving from a dependency model and an exploitation model to an interdependency model. And I really believe that Austin is ready for this. I know it's challenging politically, but I really believe the majority of Austinites care about many of the same things. So this is a squishy speech because I'm feeling very squishy after all this music and oral history, and also just my day to day in general has been a real celebration of love and loss all over Northeast Austin in particular, but all over the city. I have had the pleasure of working, whether it's boards, commissions, neighborhood associations, or my nonprofit GAVA, with neighborhoods and groups all over this city who really have the knowledge, the skills, and the motivation to get us through the next decade, which is going to be tough with climate change and all of the things ahead of us. But we have the resources, we have the knowledge, and we have the lessons from history. I'm happy to talk in depth about any of those issues. We can't be afraid to talk about policing. We can't be afraid to talk about the overall things that make us safe, which is not just policing, right? Wanting 911 to be an efficient call no matter what. Wanting whoever shows up on the other end of the line to be ready and helpful, not harmful, right? Having what you need so you don't have to call 911. Having your streets and your parks lit. Having your stuff taken care of and being able to take care of each other. So I have 10 years on city boards and commissions, lots of experience with policy, but at the heart of this really is bringing people back into government. And as Shirley Chisholm once said, giving politics back to the people. In Austin, we don't know how to not try. We don't know how to not get involved. Take on the jet fuel tanks, take on the airport, take on whoever you have to, and bring the conversation to reality so we can live in the city that we love so much and keep it welcoming for everyone. Thank you all so much. Please, 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 if you feel compelled, give a little to this campaign. Give a lot if you can. You can donate individually up to $450, $900 a couple. That's the max. I have a lot of folks donating less monthly, but give what you can. You can sign up to volunteer. You can block walk. You can take a stack of my flyers, and when you go get a frozen yogurt or a coffee or a taco, ask the person if they live in the city limits. Let them know there's an election many people do not know. That is how we're going to win this thing, is by bringing regular people in about issues that they really cared about, because it's close to home, because it is home. Thanks, y'all. Let's do this.